Pierre, it's great to have you back with us. It was riveting what you said earlier, and we're very glad that you're back with a little bit more of your time. So let's just jump right into what, I mean, you talked about the produce, you talked about the clementines and this and that, and just, but like emotionally, what were you feeling when you were inside? Go ahead. It started with my phone, right? I look on my phone and I find the options. I never been to this place. Like we have the completely different types of place where I live, and so I tried to find like, okay, this place, that place, which place is the best place, right? But to follow my art right here, I look within, right? I try to see like which place to call me. What do I want? Because for my body is my temple. I want to put the best things possible into my body, right? So I go and scroll. The whole food they call the earthing fair, food, all the English, Schnooks, Piggly Wiggly, right? And then I saw the color, the purple, very vivid purple, and it says it's like the font just looked like handwriting, somebody. And I say, who is this Taris? Who is this? Who is the Taris? Who is the Teeter? Who is this Taris Teeter? And in my mind, it just started to create this echo, this beautiful music, the sound, the name, the words kept spiraling like a Milky Way of sound and light and vision and color. And I had a whole fantasia, a whole performance, a theatrical design of blooming beauty. I just rocket off in my mind. I knew I had to be inside of this place, and this is where I needed to get the food for me. And I hit the go, and I said, I have very good feeling, when you listen to your art like this, And I have to say, when I got to the parking lot, right, I believe this was store 23457710002. I was just outside Greensboro, North Carolina, and I actually had started kind of with an empty feeling that day. I did not feel to myself, and so I went to get some comforting foods, some good things for me, and when I parked my car, my rental car, I put in the park, and I go and look. I literally, like, I had just come. I was out west. I was at Grand Canyon. I went to the Yosemite. I went to Zioning National. I went to these places, these beautiful places, and I did not. My jaw never dropped like it dropped when I see the place with the cute caricature of the fruit vegetable kind of bundled into the whole design of like the art of the beauty of the emblem that she makes, And I want to, if I get a chance to speak to Terry, I want to find out if she is the artist behind with the design of everything. But everything, the presentation, the way they have the parking lot lit is beautiful, and the green kind of boxed in like welcome airway. I felt so welcome as soon as I didn't even walk inside yet, but as I was walking up, I knew the feeling of coming into the automatic door. Just it was it's like seeing a dinosaur or something like profound. I knew that. And when I saw the display after display after display after display, these mountains of frutas and verduras just everywhere, every which way you can turn, you see a different color, a different shape, a different beautiful form, and they were speaking to me, right? Like they were speaking to me something, and then you listen carefully. Wait, what? And then you look by the kale and you see it's actually mist coming down, like in a smoky dream from heaven. And you go towards the lettuces, and the temperature is just perfect. The crispness in the air is like the crispness in the lettuce. I laid down my first time after I saw the beauty was overwhelmed, and I laid down next to a display of bell peppers, and I looked up at the ceiling and I just wept. I cried. I couldn't feel my body left my spirit, and I looked up, and the lights, it's like it was like a reset, like you see the light through the tunnel. Like I saw God, I saw it. And then in that moment I will never forget, as a sheer ecstasy was swarming my body. Like I had encountered the largest wasp nest I've ever seen, and it was just covered, just stinging with ecstasy, glistening. At that moment, the best moment of my life, the most gentle and tender person I have ever met in my entire life, walks up and blocks the light from above and puts her hands down on my shoulders, looks me in the eye with her face upside down because she is coming from the other direction, and she says to me, I know what you feel. I feel you too. When you walked in, I looked and I saw, and we had this connection, and we sat there in the tears in the aisle for 45 minutes. This, my friends, was Taris Teeter. Taris Teeter.